Hey guys, it's Marta from Call of the Wild Canine Training, back with our daily dog training number 2 today. So we're going to follow up on our last video that we've done and go into depth into the no side of things. So when do we actually correct the dogs for doing something or not doing something? So let's say, let's talk about basic obedience or obedience in general first. Sit, stay, down, coming back when cold. All those things have to be taught to the dog first, which means recalls, stays, and so on have to be practiced and taught over and over again. We're talking here about 1,000 times repetition before we can correct a dog for non-compliance. So we can only correct a dog once he already knows it but decides not to do it. A very good example that has made me always understand it a little bit easier is, for example, English isn't my first language. So let's say someone teaches me a new word, and I practice and learn it, try to memorize it, and after a week that person asks me, "Oh, do you remember it?" And I might say, "Oh no, actually I don't, because I haven't been practicing enough." But then when I do remember it, but I say, "I'm not going to tell you," that's very different. So it's basically like you're teaching your dog a new language. Any word that we're teaching them, it has absolutely no meaning. Dogs all over the world learn the same command with very different sounding words, and yet it has the same meaning to every dog because it's what has been taught. So let's say we've done plenty of repetitions in different distractions inside the house, outside, and the dog knows what a recall is and what come here means, and he chooses not to because there's something way more interesting than you. Then we can correct him for not complying. When it comes to things like chewing things up, digging in the yard, barking, chasing the cat, those are things that have to be stopped immediately, and this is when we can correct the dog immediately. We don't have to teach him how to not to chase the cat, because how to not chasing the cat is correcting the act of chasing the cat, right? This is also where timing and things like that come into play, because we can't we can't come home and see the dog has chewed something up because he hasn't been in a crate, or the yard has been dug up while we weren't watching. That's over. He's done it. He has no idea what we're talking about anymore. So we have to have the timing right. We have to correct something, why it's happening, why the dog is barking, why he's going to chase the cat, not after it has already happened. Okay, well, I hope that helped you guys, and let me know in the comments if you have any questions or ask me something else that you would like to know. Check out YouTube, check out Instagram. Everything is called Call of the Wild Canine Training. Awesome. See you guys next time.